How to encourage children to do chores voluntarily, gentle yet effective tips. Hello parents. Today, let's explore together how to encourage our children to do household chores voluntarily. It may sound like a challenge, but in fact, this not only helps keep our homes tidy but is also an important part of nurturing our children's confidence and essential life skills for the future. Instead of scolding or forcing them, we'll discover ways to naturally spark joy and a sense of responsibility in our children. In today's discussion, we'll cover the following main points. First, how to build a sense of responsibility in children starting with the smallest tasks. Next, how to assign chores that match your child's abilities and interests. Then, how to set clear expectations and maintain consistency within the family. And finally, equally important, how to turn sometimes boring chores into something more fun and engaging for kids. Building a sense of responsibility from small tasks. Where should we start? Surely many parents have struggled to persuade their children to pause their favorite games to help with chores. Right? Don't worry, we can absolutely map out a small, step-by-step plan to gradually help children get used to and develop a sense of responsibility. Household chores aren't just about cleaning or tidying up. When children are involved in chores from a young age, they gradually understand the family's expectations and their role within it. It's important for parents to take the time to explain to children why they need to do these tasks. Tell them that the family is like a small team, and every member, including them, has a role to contribute to keeping our team clean, organized, and warm. Children will realize that even their small actions help the whole family. These experiences and lessons about responsibility will be precious baggage they carry into adulthood. Make it clear that everyone in the family shares household tasks. Then, start assigning your child simple, easy tasks. Even if your child is older but new to doing chores, don't hesitate to start with light duties. For example, putting toys away after playing, putting dirty clothes in the laundry basket, or helping mom pick vegetables. When a child successfully completes even the smallest task, they will feel proud of themselves and much more confident. This sense of success will motivate them to maintain the habit more regularly in the future. Assigning the right chores, the key to enthusiasm. So, what chores should we assign to children? This is something parents need to consider carefully. Assigning tasks that match a child's ability and interests is key to making them more enthusiastic. If the chore is too hard or too demanding, it might backfire. The child could feel like a failure, lose confidence, and even develop a fear or aversion to chores. This will reduce their willingness to cooperate next time. Instead, observe your child. How old are they? What are their capabilities? And equally important, what kinds of tasks interest them? For example, a 3 to 4-year-old can throw trash into the bin or tidy up their toys. Slightly older children can help wipe the table, water plants, or fold simple clothes. As they grow, they can clean their own room, help cook simple meals, or take out the trash. Beyond age, observe what they enjoy. A child who loves playing with water may enjoy mopping the floor, rinsing simple dishes, with supervision, or watering plants. A child who likes organizing might enjoy tidying up their desk or arranging books. When a child completes a task that suits their ability and feels happy doing it, they're much more likely to voluntarily do it again without much reminding or complaining. Clear expectations and consistency. Foundations for good habits. Now, you've explained carefully and assigned appropriate tasks, but your child still doesn't follow through, or the result isn't quite what you expected. Sometimes, the problem doesn't lie with the child, but with how we set expectations and maintain consistency with household rules. Children can't read adults' minds. So, if you feel like you've tried everything and they still aren't cooperating, check whether your expectations are clear enough. Instead of saying something vague like, clean your room, give very specific instructions, like, please put your books on the shelf, put all the toys in the toy box, and fold your blanket neatly. This way, children know exactly what needs to be done. Parents can even create a fun checklist with words or cute pictures so children can mark off each completed task themselves. Moreover, consistency is crucial in building habits. If rules constantly change, children will feel confused and discouraged. For example, if today, cleaning the kitchen means just wiping the dining table, but tomorrow it means putting all the dishes into the dishwasher, your child won't know what's expected. Try to clearly explain each task and maintain consistency in how they're expected to be done. And don't forget, parents are the most vivid mirror for children to follow. Make sure you also regularly complete your own chores, and most importantly, with a positive, cheerful attitude. When children see parents treating housework as a normal responsibility and doing it willingly, they will naturally learn and imitate, turning chores into fun, encouragement instead of pressure. Finally, how can we make chores less of a burden and more fun for children? This is where parents can get creative, and don't forget to generously give praise and encouragement. Who says doing chores has to be dry and boring? Parents can absolutely turn chores into fun activities. For example, turn on some music and dance around while cleaning. Or hold small contests like, who can fold clothes faster? Or, who can wipe the table cleaner? When raking leaves outside, instead of just piling them up, why not create fun shapes or spell out your child's name with them? And never hesitate to praise your child. This is extremely important. Focus on acknowledging their effort, hard work, and positive attitude rather than fixating on perfect results. Instead of criticizing, you didn't wipe the table very clean, try saying, I see you worked really hard wiping the table today. You're so hardworking and responsible. Timely and sincere praise can be a huge source of motivation for children. Ultimately, remember that teaching children to do chores is not just about keeping the house clean and tidy. More importantly, it's how we equip them with valuable life skills. When children learn to clean their rooms, they learn how to take care of themselves. When they help with chores, they learn how to care for others and share responsibilities. Successfully completing household tasks today lays the foundation for good habits, self-care, and care for those around them in the future. I hope today's sharing gives parents more creative ideas to help build a habit of doing chores joyfully, gently, yet effectively with your children. Wishing all parents and children meaningful and bonding moments together in your cozy, loving homes.